Previously on One Life to Live.
If we can convince Daniel that you have already found your daughter, then he's got no hold over you.
I just came this close to telling Lindsay what happened between us.
You're alive. So help me out here, okay? Huh?
Nora's getting well. And when I think she's ready, I'm letting her go.
All right, just for that, I'm going to explain fireworks to you.
Goody.
The fireworks we're watching now come from Center City, and they always have their fireworks display 1 hour before land views. When the kids were little, we used to drive all the way over there to watch theirs, then we'd come all the way back to watch ours.
Which I trust are always better.
Of course they are.
Whoa, and now see, that's my favorite.
Yeah, me too. I love the way they just sort of hang there and they slowly come down.
Yeah. Hey, what do you say I lock up and make our own fireworks?
Sounds like an awfully good way to celebrate the fall.
Hey, watch it, you two. Big brother is watching.
We're closed.
Be nice to me. I'm a lawyer.
Should we make this exception?
I think we have to. He says he's a lawyer. He's probably a good lawyer and he'll sue us if we don't.
All right. Happy 4th of July.
Happy birthday, America.
Let me get you a drink. Excuse me.
After you. Tell you what, why don't you make it a beer in fond remembrance of all those dysfunctional family barbecues we used to have, you know, except that we did have really good hot dogs, as I remember.
Well, I got no hot dogs, but here's the beer, and I can supply you with some family.
Some being the operative word, I guess.
Sam, Will is okay. He's safe and he'll be back.
Oh, I know.
It's hard on holidays, isn't it?
You know, I swear you get the rubber room ready for me, but I have that feeling that I can feel Nora again. You know, it's like she's back or she never left. I don't know. I just feel like she's alive.
You know, Sam, I thought I saw Nora. Freeze! Freeze!
Ale za co?
Police! See? I'm looking like the police now. No, I need you to take this to the police. Police!
Co?
Can I make you understand that we don't have much time because Colin's going to be back here and I need you to do this before Colin comes back.
Colin mnie szanuje, doktor. Colin jest.
No, Dr. Collins, no. No, Dr. Collin. Police, yes.
Please, co?
Police.
Please,
Police.
co?
Oh, how can I make you understand? Gendarme. Caballero. Mounties. Smoky. Dudley Do-Right. Oh, Fuzz.
Nie rozumiem.
Cops. Kojak. Cops.
Trzeba było tak od razu mówić.
Cops. Go. Take them too. Cops. Cops.
I mean it, Lindsay. If I go down for this, I am taking you with me.
No one has to go down, as long as you keep your mouth shut.
Look, Scarlett's told me about what kind of prison term I'm looking at here. And I really can't see myself making license plates the rest of my life. So you better start explaining how we're going to avoid this kidnapping charge.
We? No we.
Oh, you think just because you destroyed that check you gave me? Guess again. You're the only one with motive here. And from what Scarlett's told me about your reputation in Lambview, I'm the one they're going to believe.
Why, Colin, I had no idea how close you and Scarlett had become. You say you want Laney. You know what I think? You're up to your old tricks.
Nora's a good person. She deserves better than what you've put her through.
What we've put her through. She's playing you. That's what she does.
Oh, as opposed to what you do?
You think that she wants to help you? Do you think she's thinking about anybody but herself? Well, maybe your new best friend will offer to be your defense attorney. Now, that will be an interesting one-woman show, especially when she interrogates herself as the prosecution's star witness. I wonder which Nora will win.
Well, then you better think of something else. Because otherwise you're going to be in the cell next to mine.
You're the hotshot doctor. Can't you just give her some kind of drug that'll make her forget this whole episode?
This isn't a James Bond movie, Lindsay. Anything that I could give her to erase this episode could erase other parts of her mind. And maybe even her entire personality.
And that would be a problem because...
I didn't mean to tell Lindsay about us. It just slipped out. But I only told her how we met. You know, when I ran over your motorcycle. But I didn't tell her the rest.
Why not?
Well, I was going to, actually, but then she told me that that was the night that she had her miscarriage, and, well, you know, after that, I found it really hard to tell her. And she would have made it something different from what it was.
Yeah, she would have.
And that would have been really cruel. I mean, especially now, since, well, you know, since you and I are just friends.
Yeah, and you know, I hate to see my friends upset.
Welcome to my world.
Between worrying about Lindsay and divorcing Colin, you're carrying around a lot of weight.
So are you.
Yeah. It's the 4th of July. It's Independence Day. Why don't we just declare our independence from all troubles? Just for today. Okay? Come on. Come on, no. I know exactly where to go. Come on.
Kelly Kramer Buchanan is not your daughter. Signed, your ever-loving husband. Gotcha, Daniel. Gotcha. Thank you, John. Thank you for all your help, really.
Come on, you did all the work. I'm just along for moral support.
Well, we're a long way from it yet, but it's okay.
Yeah, maybe, but you are getting to him.
Yeah, Daniel doesn't seem to like losing control of the little game, does he?
No, he does not. You know something? You keep this up, and not only will Daniel give you the name of your daughter, I bet you he'll give you her address and phone number as well.
From your lips to God's ears.
I have to tell you, I am really impressed. You know exactly how to play this creep.
Creeps, I can predict. It's the nice ones that throw me.
Kelly's one of the nice ones.
Yes,
yeah.
she is.
You certainly know how to respond to her.
Well, she needed somebody, and I was just there.
No. It's more than that, Ray. There's something about you. Yeah, you are warm and vibrant and beautiful.
Well, thank you. You certainly have people reaching out to you. I mean, Bo and Sophia.
What about you? Yeah, what about you? Are you reaching out to me?
You think you saw Nora? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
She told me.
It wasn't Nora, as it turned out. I was at Cherryvale Clinic, just having some tests, and in the middle of the night, I woke up, and I could have sworn that Nora was lying in a bed next to me, but it wasn't. I mean, I'm sure it was just the result of the medication they'd given me. In the morning, there wasn't anybody there.
When was this?
Mid-May, I guess.
Yeah, I went over and checked it out, but Dr. MacGyver gave me the runaround.
What MacGyver?
Colin. You know what? He seemed to be hiding something. I don't know what, though.
Thank you.
For what?
Well, I've been looking for something to connect Colin with Nora, and you just gave it to me. Cherryvale Clinic.
So this is the option. You give Nora the drug, or you go to prison for kidnapping. Prison, drug, prison.
Forget it, Lindsay. There's no way I'm going to risk changing Nora's personality.
What is it about that woman?
Oh, I don't know. She's a human being. Besides that, she's one of a kind.
Oh, well, at least I have that to be grateful for.
You know, any other woman in that situation, you, for example, would have been begging and screaming. But in spite of the pain, in spite of everything, Nora hasn't given 1 inch. She's strong, she's smart, and she's feisty, and I intend on returning her to the world that way.
Well, that's just because you're stupid. She's playing you exactly as she wants to. She has you exactly where she needs you. And all because she's not a pushover like the usual legions of bimbos that one would usually find in your bed.
Oh, including yourself?
This isn't about me.
No? It's all about you. The only reason you want to keep Nora a prisoner is so you can snag Bo. Wake up, Lindsay. It's not going to happen.
We'll see.
You're not even close. The only one who can't see it is you.
Hey, Amanda, slow down!
This is the way you kick off the 4th of July, with ice cream.
Well, you go ahead. I'll enjoy it vicariously.
Hey, Jerry. 2 scoops chocolate chip. I used to coach Jerry at the community center. This is Dr. McIver.
Call me Lainey. Nice to meet you.
You too, Lainey. So, what'll it be, Commish?
2 scoops chocolate chip mint. 2 scoops. In a cup.
Oh. Here you go.
Thanks. Hey, anytime you need ice cream, I'll be here.
I'll remember. Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't think Jerry is ever going to be the same.
He's a cute kid.
You just told him that you want him to call you Lainey. Do you prefer that over Melanie?
Lindsay calls me Lainey. Colin calls me Lainey. Everybody calls me Lainey. But you're not everybody.
She called them. She called them. Oh, thank God, she's brilliant. Maggie, you called the cops. Cops. No, not cops. Cops. Oh, my, how can I, please, see, listen, cops. 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 That's cops. Yeah, bring them in. Just say stop. Here. This note tells them who I am and that I'm being held here by Colin. You go give it to the cops. You go give it to the cops. Go on. Go give it to the cops. Go. Run. Cops. To the cops. To the cops. Oh, no. Oh.
Sam, it was my imagination. I just told you that. It wasn't Nora. They had given me some kind of drugs. Or maybe it was my way of coming to grips with Nora's death. I don't know.
Well, I coped with Nora's death, but now...
Do you think you saw her?
I think that she tried to get a message to me. I mean, literally. All right, look. Last week, Colin came to see me. I'm representing his wife in a divorce case, and he is representing himself and said something about a case that is so obscure. It's a case that Nora and I tried in Chicago last year.
Wow. Well, but couldn't that be a coincidence?
This was obscure. It was a real estate case that had nothing to do with divorce. The only person who could possibly know anything about this case is Nora.
And how did he explain that?
Well, he gave me a lot of double talk, about confusing this, confusing that. I bought it at the time. But, anything else just seemed too impossible. But now that you tell me that you think you saw Nora there, And Colin works at Cherryvale.
Yeah, Sam, I saw the woman that Colin's treating.
Well, was it the same woman?
Well, I mean, I think so. I insisted on seeing the woman Vicky saw, and it wasn't Nora.
Could Colin have had time to maybe substitute a lookalike?
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, what would be his point?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that in my gut I got this little voice saying, Nora's alive. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Not me. I always go with my gut feelings.
Me too.
Well, thank you for your vote of confidence. I'm gonna go.
Walk you out.
Look, I know it's a long shot, pal, but I gotta do this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, good luck.
2 spoons.
I know it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, so I just wanted to be prepared.
Well, I like a man who's prepared.
And it's a good thing I am.
Just take a little taste.
Okay. That's why I got the second scoop.
This is my favorite flavor.
I knew that. I had you pegged as a chocolate chip mint from the first moment that I ever laid eyes on you.
Oh, really? And how did you arrive at that?
It's a gift. You know, you can have your own if you want. I love sharing.
I know. But this is all I want for now.
I'm doing just fine with Bo, and if Sam hadn't stepped in to screw it up, I'd be doing even better.
Oh, so maybe I should find a way to lock Sam up, too.
You just worry about Nora.
Bo's not going to love you no matter how long you keep Nora prisoner. Stop fooling yourself, Lindsay, and just give it up.
No, you need to give it up because Lainey is never coming back to you.
Are you saying you can't deliver on your promise?
You know what I'm saying? That she would rather drink battery acid. And anyone at Cherryvale could have told you that. Only your ego is out of control. So out of control that you can't even see it. That's why you're in this mess. All I had to say to you was I would help you get Lainey back, and you would have kidnapped your own grandmother.
I am in this mess because I made the mistake of trusting you. But that's over.
Lainey isn't coming back because she's too good for you.
Well, I guess we're both in the same boat then. Because this love affair you got going with Bo is nothing more than a figment of your demented imagination.
And you know all about demented imagination.
You just don't get it, do you? You're not good enough. You thought I was going to leave Lainey for you? Based on what, a 2-week fling? Lainey is twice the woman that you are. So is Nora. I know it, and so does Bo.
I'm always reaching out to you in one way or another, John.
It's that or another way that I'm interested in.
Great. There you are.
Oh, Kelly, hi.
Hi, Kelly.
Daniel's note?
Here it is.
Wow. Do you think he'll show himself?
He better.
Yeah, we get the truth out of him one way or another.
Great.
Good. I'd like to be there for that.
My hero.
You know something? We should be celebrating. We should have champagne. Where is that bartender?
You know what? I don't know that we should have another drink. This is my school night.
You know, come to think of it, I do have to get up pretty early in the morning.
Yeah, and it's very late.
Very late, yeah.
Kelly, could I talk to you for a minute? Sure. Good. Yeah.
Kevin, I was just on my way out. You staying? You gonna go?
No, I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
I'll see you soon.
Sure.
Good night, Kelly.
Good night.
Yeah, so, good work.
Thank you. Kelly, sit down.
Sure. Em,
What just happened between you and John? We're staying smart.
And I'd like to speak to Dr. MacGyver, please. Colin?
Dr. Colin, Dr. MacGyver, yes.
My name is Sam Rappaport. Rappaport?
Rapport. Yes. Rapport.
Use your words, Lindsay, not your hands. Using your hands makes you seem really insecure. You're really scared about losing Bo. You should be.
When I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. Good night, Colin.
Lindsay, keeping Nora prisoner isn't doing the trick. You're no closer to getting Bo back.
You're no closer to getting Laney back, and that's what this is really about, isn't it?
You know, you're right. Shouldn't have believed you when you told me you'd help me get Laney back. But maybe that's not so important. Maybe it's time for both of us to move on. It's time to let Nora go.
No. Not yet.
She swears she won't press charges.
Oh, did she now?
Yes, but we have to let her go now.
I'm not done with her.
Yes, you are, Lindsay. Come on, it's your last chance to do the right thing.
You know, the thing about threats is, well, they don't really have any credibility unless you have something to back it up.
I do.
Do you?
I got news for you, Lindsay. Nora isn't your competition. Laney is.
This is just to keep you interested until the fireworks start.
I'm interested with or without the fireworks. You know what? When I was a kid, we used to think that sparklers were magical. Like they were big, giant diamonds coming to life. We used to throw them really high and far from the air, and then we'd be creating our own little shooting stars.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Lindsay used to hate them. She thought they were a fire hazard.
She missed out.
Yeah. What's going to happen to her, Bo? Is she going to wind up in jail for tampering with those test results?
Not if I can help.
But what if you have to go to court?
I'll convince Sam that Matthew has to be retested before then. So. But, you know, hey, Independence Day, okay? We've declared our independence from all troubles, at least till tomorrow, okay? Tonight is tonight.
Yeah. Tonight is tonight.
So, you shooting solo, or you looking for someone to play with?
Don't know. Depends. Is this joint closed or what?
Well, what do I get if I close it?
What do you get if you close it? Let me think about that. Do you remember New Year's Eve?
Yes. You were wearing red. It was a steamy night.
Yes.
I don't know if we can top that.
Aha! But that was winter, and this is summer. Turn the light off.
You got it.
You open? You're not closed now. You're too early.
Well, actually, business is kind of slow. So thinking of closing.
Well, we were actually just thinking of having a drink. The gumshoe here's
Thirsty.
Okay, come on. What is it?
I was just thinking about what you said about you and John. Playing it smart.
Well, you know, I'm not sure it's the kind of advice I would give to someone who wrote to me. I think I would probably tell them to go for the brass ring.
Well, Joey and I certainly did that. We eloped. And not that we haven't been in love forever. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Sometimes I think we may have rushed things a little.
Because he's so overprotective? Is that why?
No. I like that. That's good. Yeah, most of the time. That's just my problem. That's all.
Kelly, are you interested in somebody else?
Ray? What would make you say something like that?
When we pick a husband, before that, you know, there are a lot of men out there, a lot of possibilities. But when we finally choose one, it makes everybody else out of bounds. And then I think they become much more attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Joey is wonderful. I really do. You sure he's the right one for you?
Yes. Yes, he definitely is. Look, I am, talking silly. That's all. Forget I said anything.
Okay. I mean, I won't pursue that, I promise you. But as my new daughter and your new mother, I'm always here to listen. You know, open mind, warm heart, that sort of thing.
Thank you. Why don't you tell me about you and John? Why you think it's so smart to play it smart?
The reason Lainey is divorcing me is because of Bo. And the reason Bo won't respond to you is because of Lainey. Apparently, they've known each other for some time.
She already told me about that she ran over his motorcycle one night.
Yeah, well, that's not all she ran over. Did she tell you what they did afterwards? I gave you a hint. They didn't call the insurance adjuster.
Is this your attempt at getting me back for that slap? Because it's not working.
They checked into a cozy little country inn. And apparently they reached a settlement on their own. One that they were both happy with.
You're lying.
Am I? Why don't you ask Lainey? Oh, you know what? Better yet, ask Bo.
Happy Independence Day.
You don't scrimp on the trimmings, do you?
Nope. When it comes to you, I spare no expense. Whatever you want, you get.
Think the fireworks are starting soon?
Yeah, any minute.
Kind of hope that they're delayed.
Why?
Well, because when the fireworks are over, tonight's over.
Yeah. I hope they're delayed.
You want me to write a message? I tell you what, that won't be necessary. This is my card, okay? Just tell Colin to call me.
Dr. Colin.
Dr.
Yes.
What was that? Is someone upstairs? Dr. Colin?
Dr. Colin, yes.
Do you think maybe Dr. Colin needs some help?
Yes.
No, I cannot be in the same room with John. That I don't start feeling like I'm 16 again. It's true. My knees get weak. I start to shake. And all I can think about is when my date is going to kiss me. No, that's not really true. I want a lot more than that.
Well, I think that the feeling is mutual.
Yeah, well, that's the scary part.
Why?
Oh.
This is a great guy.
Yes.
Will you go for it?
I've taken that leap before, and I know it's been a long time for me, but I'm just not sure I want to go through that again.
Oh, what are you talking about? Live life without love?
John has become my best friend. So, do I want to risk losing a sure thing for a vague possibility it could happen?
Of love? No. I saw the way the two of you were looking at one another. And it's not a one-sided crush.
The looks are getting longer. And the sparks are getting hotter. The last few times that I've been with him, oh, God. I know that if one of us had said the word, there would have been no stopping us.
Mm-hmm. So what's the problem?
Neither one of us say the word. So, time passes, we talk, we learn more about each other. And then I go home. And I fantasize about him. And I count the hours when I know I'm going to see him again. My best friend.
Must be frustrating.
No, it's not so bad. You know why? Because I know that I'm going to have many, many years of a long friendship.
If you take the leap, you shouldn't lose that.
I used to believe that, I'm not sure I do anymore.
Well, you're right. You definitely wouldn't give that advice to one of your readers. You'd say go for it.
Because I know me. I know me better than my readers. And I don't want it to end badly. Still, sending him away tonight was the hardest thing I've had to do in a very long time. And yes, I can't wait to see him again.
Give me the keys, I'll drive.
So what are you doing sitting here with me?
Now, that's a good question.
Yeah. You should be with Ray.
No, I shouldn't
Yeah,
be
you
with
should.
Ray.
Kelly and I should have left the two of you alone.
Hey, believe me, I'm glad that you guys interrupted us.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm not really sure. I think it's our friendship. Friends like Ray are hard to come by, I really want to hold on to that.
Well, sometimes friends make the best lovers. You ought to hold on to that.
That's a nice thought. But I don't want to ruin what Ray and I have. No, I think things are fine just the way they are now.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Is it fireworks or thunderstorm?
I don't know. Could be land use fireworks. It's about time for them to stop.
That sounds like a storm to me.
Another explosive thing hanging over our heads.
Blondie, I promise you. Someday we're going to look back on this and realize it was all just a bump in the road. Almost forgotten.
Maybe by then, you'll have closed the bar.
Maybe.
Ale nie ma pana doktora.
Dr. Cullen? Is he upstairs or not?
No, doctor.
Well, then... Girlfriend? Girl? Friends?
Yes.
Right, well, some things never change. Tell Dr. Cullen Sam Rappaport came by. I want to talk to him. Thank you.
Sasha, to Jay.
Good night, Lindsay.
Wait a minute. Lainey is dating Bo?
I don't know about dating. They spent the night together.
Well, that's just one night. One night doesn't mean anything. You, of all people, should know that.
Well, apparently it was enough to make Lainey file for a divorce. And it was enough to make Bo forget about you.
It's not true. Bo loves me.
Fine. Find out for yourself.
Get out.
Enjoy your holiday.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I'm all yours.
Who blew this happy marriage? Him or you?
Are you still involved with Bo Buchanan?
I love you, and I want you to love me back. Do you?
Cast your vote in the One Life to Live weekly poll only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.
This summer,
I didn't kill him like you.
someone is playing a deadly game.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
No one else will know what happened in that room.
There can't be any slip-ups.
Emily, phone. Hello?
The terror begins. General Hospital, ABC Daytime.